At 3,900 meters, Quilotoa sits high in the Ecuadorian Andes, drawing hikers from all over the world to its famous loop to indigenous Quechua communities. For us, though, it wasn't the hiking trail that sparked our curiosity. It was a campsite, and not just any campsite, a spot which sits right on the rim of the crater lake. There was just one problem. Nobody we knew had managed to find a road leading to it. And the last entry on iOverlander mentioning that part of the road had washed away made it sound less like a scenic mountain drive and more like the beginning of a Mission Impossible movie. Because we got nowhere to be and everywhere to go.
Have you ever asked yourself, when is the right moment to start your own adventure? We choose ours and decided now is the moment. We are Andrea, Christian and Nacho. Together we are driving the longest road in the world, over 40,000 kilometers, from the Arctic Ocean to the southern tip of South America. This is the Pan American Highway. We're not rushing, we are here to catch every moment, every place and every story we find along the way. This isn't a break from life, this is life. Raw, real and better than we ever imagined.
Even getting to the lagoon region turned out to be an adventure. The traffic jam you see here wasn't caused by rush hour, but by a massive landslide that wiped out the main road on April 30, 2025. In its place, a temporary detour was carved into the mountainside, forcing locals and travelers into a slow-moving procession through the Andes. As the pavement ends, the adventure begins.
The road is really sketchy, and on the iOverlander says you're probably not able to drive up, but we tried anyway, and it's very sandy and dusty. But it's fun, We'll see how far we can go. We made it! Oh, this is so amazing.
Luckily, my husband always finds the shortcuts.
Wow!
So I will hand over the camera for the...
Okay.
Muy impresionante!
And how do you like the view?
Excellent. Beautiful.
Was worth every sand corner.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So we'll be here
Very
at least
much.
2 days.
At least a week.
2 nights.
And how do you like the place?
Oh, it's absolutely amazing. I'm happy that we came here. Like I said, my husband always finds the best shortcuts, and I'm pretty grateful for it now. And we just bought some coca tea leaves from the lady over here. She works here every day from 10 until 3, and the tea is really good. I think it's the strongest that I've had so far. Yes. Cheers. It's strange to stand in a place so beautiful and known it was born from destruction. About 800 years ago, a massive volcanic eruption tore through this landscape, causing the volcano to collapse in on itself, leaving behind the vast crater we see today, stretching nearly 3 kilometers from rim to rim. Maybe that's why the old stories persist. Locals say that the lake has no bottom. Of course it does, but at roughly 250 meters deep, staring into its blue-green waters, we can totally understand why people once believed otherwise.
So today Steve and I are hiking all around the crater. Should be 10 kilometers, and we already did this little ascent, and it was really intense. Can go down it and try.
Buenos dias. The radio is very clear.
Yes, it is. So the dog went after you and then came back and went with Ramon.
Travel has a funny way of making the world feel smaller than it really is. About half an hour into the hike, we ran into Matthias and Susie, whom we had first met back in Colombia. ¿Cómo estás?
Buen vista.
Días.
Vividas.
Días.
Tenemos agua.
De coca.
¿Qué de coca?
Mate de coca.
Todo bien. ¿Usted vive aquí?
No, abajo, aquí fue la cabaña para vender al día
sí.
salimos.
Okay.
Bueno.
You can see it from there, right?
So we have a radio with us, and we try to contact with our wives, which are still in the cars, and they try to see us, but it's probably not possible. And now we are climbing up the this ridge here, which is probably the highest one on this hike. This one here, very high, and you can definitely feel the elevation here. And
Nice little workout. Lost my lungs down there.
steep part. Woohoo!
Now we're officially at the highest peak.
Yeah. Little bit exhausted.
And our camp over there.
Right here, somewhere. Yeah. 3,915 meters.
Oh, I didn't get to 4,000.
Yeah.
All right, stand on the top of the pole.
3.5 kilometers. The whole round is 10.
3.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see you.
Take a picture.
Polita, amita, amigos, caramelo, coca, galleta.
Buenos días.
Hola, buenas.
¿Cómo estás?
Bienvenido, bienvenido, amigo.
Gracias. De Suiza. Nosotros somos de Suiza.
Ajá.
¿Conoce?
¿No?
¿No? Es en Europa.
Ajá.
Es un país muy pequeño.
Sí.
Sí. Sí. ¿Y usted? ¿Dónde vive?
Yo aquí abajo.
Aquí, abajo. Y subir cada día aquí en la tienda.
Sí, hoy día viene en la día de feriado, pero no compro nada.
Okay. Okay. Sí. ¿Tiene mucho gente aquí?
No,
No, pero mañana, sí.
no sé.
Semana Santa.
Mañana, ojalá.
Sí.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Cristian.
Ah,
Cristian, ¿usted?
Victoria.
Victoria. Sí,
Victoria,
mucho gusto.
US would have had to sign a liability waiver to hike this thing.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't be open up at all.
Yep. So we just had a very nice lunch with Susi and Matthias from Germany, and now we have to finish the loop, which is still around 3 kilometers according to my GPS. And yeah, the fog is coming in. Very nice, but we are a bit tired. Hola.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Comida,
Buenos días.
Hola.
$1.
So they start asking for food and money very early, very young.
Little kids start learning how to beg.
Yeah, very early, no? Almost too early. Funny guy. Last couple of meters, hopefully.
I'm all sweaty, so I don't think I feel like a hot tea right now, but I'm like, it's kind of cold for a beer.
A hot shower would be nice.
Yeah.
And we see our cars. We'll have to take a shower now, but it's not possible here, so no shower today. Huh? What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Hi.
We're home.
Hello.
I thought you were going to stay in town.
We
Yeah.
thought about it, just renting a place for the night.
Me too.
So it's exactly 10 kilometers, 10.1 kilometers, and we had 4 hours. And
It was amazing.
it was amazing.
It was a really beautiful hike.
Yeah. Morning. So the wind is pretty intense, but inside the roof tent is kind of okay. If we would have more wind, we could close the end part with a little flap, which is very loud if it's heavy wind, but here it's kind of still okay. We had much worse wind in Mexico with around 140 kilometers per hour. This was really loud. So, but the rooftop is still open and everything is fine. So. So we just left the crater, which was really amazing, and now we head towards a little town which is not far from here, and they make cheese with a Swiss recipe. We're really looking forward to see how they do that.
Be very upset if we don't have cheese.
I hope they are not closed today. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, unfortunately, the first place was closed. So we went to the second one.
I guess no cheese for my hubby, huh?
Oh yeah. No bueno.
Good luck.
Thank you. Everything is locked up. No!
Maybe because it's Eastern.
Huh?
Maybe because it's Eastern. You know?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no cheese.
No cheese, what the fuck, man?
No cheese, no happy husband.
No, difficult situation here in this country.
Luckily, the third time was the charm.
Gracias. Queso de orégano. Oh wow. Queso de orégano está fresco todavía, de hoy nomás es.
¿Ah, sí? ¿Y estos son?
Estos son los maduros que están madurando.
¿Maduro?
Sí.
Ajá.
It's ripe. It's maduro. Yeah. It's not very strong.
¿Está bueno o está maduro?
Oh, this is really good.
This is really good. Yeah. This was cheese. Oh, gracias.
Gracias.
Delicioso.
queso.
Tengo una alergia de leche.
Eso es muy delicioso, ¿verdad?
Yeah, muy delicioso.
Y es que eso está para que lleve de prenda.
Should we get one?
¿Cuánto
cuesta?
Cada uno $8.
$8. Okay. Dos para mí.
Dos.
$8 for a full that's okay.
Yes.
So people say cheese.
Cheese.
Wow, that's good cheese.
Por eso, porque el señor era de Suiza y él ha puesto aquí, ha hecho esa tecnología, con esa tecnología ha hecho queso tabaco.
So he came here in the 80s and he teach them the technology.
El señor era de Suiza, tenía así un carro de estos, tenía así muy bien, todo y cocinando.
Pero el señor también viajó.
Claro, él vino acá, aquí inauguró la pecera, hizo.
So we did a selfie, but you couldn't see it because the door closed, so sorry. On our way to Quito, where we had a special mission ahead of us, we couldn't resist one last visit to Cotopaxi. Part of it was the volcano itself. The other part was knowing that our friends Heather and Dana, aka HD Adventuring, were camped there too.
On the sailboat though?
Yeah. No, and then they were like, you can't bring them on shore, and then they just did it.
Huh. Well, I mean, there's
Cotopaxi looks peaceful from a distance, almost unreal with its perfect cone and white summit. But it's also one of the most dangerous volcanoes in the world. The real threat isn't just an eruption, it's what comes after, when heat melts the glaciers at the summit, everything mixing together: ice, ash, rock, debris. The result is lahars, fast-moving volcano mudflows that rush down the mountain like rivers of concrete, following the valley long after the eruption itself. They've reached far enough in the past to threaten settlements below, and with Quito sitting only about 50 kilometers away, this volcano is always monitored, even when it appears calm. A group of horses came wandering over to us, almost out of nowhere. We were lucky they came this close. Most of them here are semi-wild, moving freely across the landscape, and they don't always choose to approach people. To be honest, we both have a healthy respect for horses, and yet one of them came close enough that Christian reached out and gently patted it.
We were even acclimated, it was more like 9,000 feet range, and it wasn't long.
After visiting another camp spot in Cotopaxi National Park, it was time to head to Quito. During our first visit to CodaVista, we had built a really good relationship with Andy and Gabby. So when they were looking for someone to look after the campground for 1 week, we didn't hesitate much. We said yes. Yes to a new experience and a bit of a challenge too, but one we were curious to take on.
So while we're here camp sitting at CodaVista, we take care of a couple of things at the car. So we do tire rotation, oil change, diesel filter, oil filter, change the front brake pads. So we had this weird noise when we accelerate. I'm gonna show you this. And I wrote in the Land Rover chat as usual, and they say, yeah, it's possibly the bolts are broken. And you can see here the black smoke. And this is probably the problem that we have. Yeah, you can also move the gasket, so I'm gonna remove this. Replace the gasket here, and I probably bring the manifold to plain, like to overhaul. And also I saw that we have a broken bolt here, so this was the issue of the strange noise. In the back here, the one problem that we have an AC, and this is completely in the way, so I have to remove the AC compressor to get the manifold out. Oof. So this is the problem, and this one too. Two problems.
Vamos a para verle la planicidad. Quiero verle esta planicidad y ahí le chequeamos cómo va. Y bueno, por ahí siempre tú sabes que si se puede algo para chequearle esta bandeamiento y como que más de 1 milímetro, hombre. Mira, desde este lado le puedes ver. Entonces esto no le vamos a curar, pero ni... Ahí ya le estamos rectificando, Inge. Ya esta creo que es la última pasadita ya. Pues ahí para que le vea ahí.
Sadly, 2 other bolts broke off. One was removed yesterday by the guy Christian, and there is another one which I cannot remove. So if you ever have the problem that the bolt came off, there is one little trick you can try. Drill a little hole in the piece that is still inside, and then take a bit, like take the right size, bang it in, and then you can try. You see it's coming out. You just try bit by bit, turning in, turning out, and at some point it's enough loose to turn it completely out. So bits and then turn it out. So there is.
Okay.
So we are changing the original white light to a newer one, which is able to dim and have a little bit of warmer light and also red light, so in the night. So I removed the other one and I'm gonna solder in the new one. Yes, because in the night, if you wanna have light inside the car and we have mosquitoes outside, it's better to have a red light so they don't get attracted.
So it's not for the red light district here?
No, no district, no district.
Let there be light?
First test. Wow.
Oh, that's nice.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ah.
Da, 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 da.
No idea how to switch, but yeah. Okay.
Guess we have to.
Oh, that's nice. Kevin light. Ah! Oh. Check.
High five! Yay!
We had a whole week camp hosting here for CodaVista for Andy and Gabby, and today is the day that we're gonna continue our journey south. Yeah, Nacho was also helping with coffee, of course.
Yes.
And yeah, it was pretty cool to like be here for all the travelers and meet a lot of people. It was really nice.
We wanted to share with you some of the highlights from our week as camp hosts. Escape rooster recovery mission. Took us 3 days to catch it.
Oh, fuck! Jesus. Ah.
Hell days. Security feeding.
Okay. Coffee. No. No. Coffee. Stay. 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 Coffee. Stay. 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 Okay. Chupa gemacht. Gut.
And meeting all these amazing people.
Bye.
Safe travel.
Thank you.
Bis später.
Bis später.
Bye,
Mach's gut.
Coffee.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Schütze die Mütze.
Schütze die Mütze.
Schütze die Mütze. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
So yeah, we just drove the last couple of kilometers in Ecuador after almost 3 months.
Yes.
And we absolutely loved Ecuador.
Yeah, it was a really nice surprise.
Yes.
Never expected this.
We planned to be in Ecuador for 2 weeks. We ended up staying 3 months.
Yeah.
That says something.
Yes.
Maybe you already saw it. Somebody has a new haircut.
Very fresh.
Yeah. Any last words?
Nothing to say. Looking forward to have a little bit of fresh feeling around the head.
See? I know.
Those are
Wow.
Yeah, now we drove over the border to Peru. We cancelled our trip, our visa, and now we explore the next country.
Yes, so let's go Peru!
Yeah, bye bye Ecuador!
Bye!
And hey, if If you made it all the way here, thank you. Every like, comment, share and subscription helps more than you know. A special thank you to those of you supporting us through Super Thanks, Patreon or in any other way. Thank you for being a part of our story. See you in the next one.